So, all right. So, not, I don't think you're going to find probably anywhere you go. Every time we go outside the United States, be it to Canada or here. Sometimes the food is wonderful. Sometimes the food is bad. Doesn't really matter. Varies city to city. But everywhere outside the United States, by virtue of, or by want of the kind of like particular, I think, capitalist, fascistic frenzy that we have there, where it's like, you are never more than a corned beef hash order served properly away from prison time. Like America takes its capitalism very seriously. So its food service industry, again, it's hit and miss in terms of the quality of the food, but you better believe the people making the food and bringing it to your table, they have a little hustle in their bustle that you don't find when you leave the States.
Canada, you can go into a restaurant and die of hunger because they're not coming. There's just no urgency at all.
And there's a it's like I've had some really, really good food here, but yeah, by and large, it's kind of like, yeah, thanks for coming into this place where we're making food sometimes, and you kind of sometimes you're kind of waiting like. I went to this place, but well, whatever. I don't want look. Like this is not me complaining. It is me complaining.
It's not the place. It's just the restaurant, right?
Well, the place that we ate just before we came here was fucking insane.
It's not Australia's fault. It's
has anybody been to the Rock Pool
Bar and Grill House?
It was like if the Little Rascals tried to build an Eyes Wide Shut. And all they had was the materials. They just had all the black onyx, the formica, and the crystal, but and none of the acumen. Like it's this weird multi-tiered labyrinthine Lego village where it's really strange, and all of the wait staff. It's nobody who expects a wait person to
the whole experience to me was like being pulled over like by a cop. My headspace was exactly that, stressed and angry.
But part of it felt like we were the cops, like we caught them having a restaurant. And they were like flummoxed, like they were high.
They're like, they found us out. They're coming for our drugs. We got to make this look right.
Yeah,
we're a restaurant.
Because we were trying to find out how to get into it. Because they have a thing here, Jeff. We have, handicap access. You put a ramp or something. In America, we like begrudgingly like, put a ramp. Fine, give me my subsidy. Here, they're much more progressive, but it's like it's a little confusing. Like we walk up to the restaurant and it says disabled access only, and we just paused in our tracks, like, and we're looking at a restaurant. The people are cleaning glasses. They're just looking at us, and it says just only, and we're like, we just froze, and we're like, only,
yeah,
like so you can't take that. Would be like using a handicapped stall to go in the door that's right in front of us. Yeah, I don't think, and the person's just watching us. Cleaning the glass, and then we finally just like start walking away. We're looking at him. We're waiting for him to go like, no. That's just that's a kind of a formality, like the only part. But I think it's serious. But it was like that was the only way to get into this place. Then we went on this weird Addams Family.
That entrance had a sign for the place, but the proper entrance didn't really have the signage. So like we saw what was the actual entrance, and we figured out as the entrance because it was 20 stairs. That was the only clue. That this was the same building we were trying to enter.
I'm gonna just show the video I took of the I'm not sure what to do with this. So
you did some photojournalism here.
You got to set this up.
Videography.
They on the drinks menu they had a set of rules that I posted on Instagram, and we were going back and forth on whether or not the rules were like a joke or serious. But either way, it's fucked because if they were serious, they're bullying me, and if they're joking, they're bullying me. Except then you have to divine that they're not actually bullying me; they're just bullying me.
What were some of the rules?
Don't look at anyone fiercely. Yeah, don't join a conversation.
That's your bread and butter, though, man.
No, that's all I do.
Speaking of your physical appearance, did your hair get more awesome today? Like, it's really.
Thank you. No.
Your hair is like a
It's
velvet
down.
cascade.
It's down, baby. It's usually up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's glorious.
You're not going to go straight up Melbourne top knot on me, are you?
Oh, no. A
lot of top knots here, people. A lot of top knots.
No, there's top knots everywhere. They're just fashionable.
I think Australia's leading the league.
I don't know, man. Fucking LA is top knot city, and I hate it. I just want to drive over all those people.
Do we have any top knots in the house? No top knots?
Oh, and then the lady was giving me water. They were giving me okay. So like at this point, I was really agitated. Like I said, it was like being pulled over. Like my heart was racing and my skin was vibrating, and she kept refilling my water. And she came around one more time to refill my water, and I was like, no, I'm good. And she didn't say anything, and she just poured me the water. And as she was walking away, she was like, just in case. And I was like, I'm out. And I walked out.
Spencer just boned out, yeah.
Just
Because she refilled my water.
Just deal breaker.
Yeah, well, I told her not to, and she did. She was bullying me.
Yeah, you want to create some sort of social contract with these people. And if they're going to violate the simple things.
Yeah, I was doing it right. I wasn't looking at anyone fiercely. I wasn't joining a single conversation.
Okay, so I went to go to the bathroom in this place, and then when I came back from the bathroom, I then, because I was like, I can't believe what I just walked through, so I came back, and then I took that's why I shot in portrait mode. I'm not an amateur, but so I recreated the bathroom walk. But I don't know if this will translate or not. But this is what you go through to get to the bathroom in this place. Well, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So you walk around. There's this whole big restaurant, but you gotta go around this corner, and then there's this really narrow staircase, and it's already like weird, like you're going to an attic. Okay. And there's a landing, and then you turn, and then there's another narrow staircase. And at this point, you're thinking, okay, the bathroom's coming, right? No, this is where the wedding area is. There's a wedding going on. Oh, excuse me. So, it started like it's like The Shining. Like you're just gonna see a guy blowing a lion.
Or that might just be bathroom purgatory. People that never found the bathroom.
Yeah, they just fell in love and got married. So then okay. So then you go past this. What is this? This is a kitchen. Why am I in the? There's a stove here. But there's two guys doing their taxes on it. These aren't chefs.
Wait, but
these are like bodyguards or something, like Odd Job and like Dwayne The Rock Johnson are doing their taxes on an oven in the middle of a carpeted vestibule next to a wedding, up 2 flights of narrow stairs, and still no bathroom.
But they're like in a hotel corridor here, right? It's carpeted.
Yeah, and so then you keep going, and I'm getting scared. So MF, like I think that's bathroom, male, female. I don't know if that's an Australian thing. I'm like, okay. So you keep following the MF, but what is this area? Okay, services, but it's blocked with a couch. Is something trying to get out of there? Like what are the, and is that that's a doorknob. Now I'm overreacting. I thought that was like a crucifix. Okay. But then I just what are the other doors? Electrical cupboard and the old WIP hose reel.
They're still working on that one.
Yeah. All right. So then you go down this narrow hallway of these doors. I don't know if you can tell how narrow these doors are. Like
that's like a radius.
This is your second time doing this. So you know where you're going.
Well,
now, right?
I knew to point the camera at some stuff, but I'm also terrified I'm going to get caught. Like, because there's like guys in dinner jackets keep walking by and looking at me. But I don't know if you can see like these doors. Like they're really narrow and they have these really high doorknobs, and they have like this weird purple glow coming out. Like it's like the Minority Report virtual sex dungeon. Like there's a guy behind each door, like engaged in a different fantasy. There's this guy just came out of like one weird bathroom that that was the handicap one.
Was that Chris Hardwick?
Yes. And then it says toilet, and then you got your M and your F, and I finally, yeah, thank you, sir. Not that I see the world through that lens, but...
Oh, no, please.
Christ. All right. Will that translate to our audio podcast listeners? No, but these people paid good money for a show.
Can you upload a link to that on your Yelp review of this place?
Yeah.
Like you better kind of have to pee when you start that process.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And but the food was great.
It was?
Cody said her prawn was good, but then halfway through the meal, she said she was seeing a cloud that wouldn't go away. I don't think that's this restaurant's fault. It was before when we were ordering, she started to see this thing. I'm really concerned about her. She's back at the hotel. What am I going to do without my bean? Yeah, thanks, guys. I didn't cancel the show or anything. I told Steve to check in on her halfway.